What's going on, everybody, and welcome to J Sports Seattle. I don't even know what to say in this intro over this game. I'm just going to talk about it. I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say it. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. This was a roller coaster. This is the epitome of Seahawks games and Seahawks sports, or Seattle sports. We should have lost this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. We should have lost this game, but we somehow won, and huge momentum going into next week because we play the Ravens in Baltimore. But wow, this is wow. I don't really have much else to say, but wow. We had a rough time on both sides of the ball, especially on the offense. After we started out guns a-blazing, the middle part of the game we just couldn't do anything, and I thought this game was over. 5 minutes left in the game, we were down 20-17. I thought, man, we really are about to lose this game on our throwbacks opener. But no, we came back and we won it. Gino came through. Even though I think Gino he played a mid game today. He had good moments, he had bad moments, and I felt like they offset. Let's get in on the stats. Gotta say, defense played I thought the defense played a good game today. They had a rough first half, but they came around in the second half. They only allowed 6 points in the second half, and put us in good positions to win the game, which we did. We were able to get 3 sacks on the day, 7 TFLs, 6 pass deflections, 10 QB hits. Really, really good from the D line, especially on a Browns O line that's pretty good. We had a couple interceptions. We had a forced fumble with a recovery. Very good. I honestly think the defense put a good game today, and they got the clutch interception in the end that put us in position to win the game. Defense played a good game for sure. But offensively, this was not our best day. This was really not a good day on the offense. Yes, we started off in the first quarter with 3 straight scoring drives, but completely stalled out in the second and third and most of the fourth quarter. And that's not going to cut it. I will give my flowers to the offense getting that crucial touchdown when we needed it, though, and they deserve the credit for that. Gino deserves the credit for leading us to that comeback win, and that was clutch. I mean, Gino proved that he can be clutch when given the opportunity. You just saw right there, if you were looking at that video, he almost threw 3 picks. But that's on JSN right there, though. JSN stopped his route. JSN is supposed to keep running there, and he's a rookie. He'll learn. But I thought that was the game. But he dropped it because I think he wasn't expecting Gino to really throw that way. But yeah, right there, JSN's supposed to keep going towards the sideline, an out route. That's supposed to be an out route. He didn't go turn that into an out route, and that's not good. But like I said, we got the win. K9 and Charbonnet both had really, really good day today. Really good days today. Walker had that big run. He didn't really do much afterwards, but Charbonnet had a couple big runs to put us in a good spot. Jake Bobo had that touchdown pass. That was a good play call by Shane Waldron. Or it wasn't even a pass. It was a carry. Jake Bobo, man, he's proving why he shouldn't have gone undrafted. Like, very, very good Very, very good day today on the defensive side. And we, like I said, offensively we need to be way better. But they came in the clutch. We scored when we needed to, and that's all that matters. Let's see it. Jason Myers had a good day. I mean, he only kicked one field goal, but he made all 3 extra points, which was good. Mike Dixon had a crazy day, 54.8 average punt. Like, oh my goodness. Tyler Lockett, man, what a day he had. Helped me in my fantasy too. DK had a good day too, although he was targeted 14 times. And yet somehow Geno missed a lot of throws on him. I don't know if it's because DK has been acting up recently. I feel like it might be that case because when it seems like when Geno throws towards DK's way, it's always overthrown or underthrown, and DK doesn't get a chance. I wonder if Geno's just like purposely doing that. I get that, but the thing is like I get that DK has sold us a few times, but he's still one of our best players. We have to give him the ball, and we did. 5 for 67 is not bad. JSN had a good day. He had that touchdown. Had a couple first down completions. Noah Fant had that one run that set us up. That 27-yard. Noah Fant is really good at yards after catch, and that's really good. Jake Bobo had a couple of plays. 254 yards to the air is really good. And 114 on the ground is also pretty good. Like, not bad. Although we did get a little diced up in the run game. Although it was 40 carries. So they ran the ball a lot. And 3.9 is actually not bad. A little bit of a better day in the secondary. But we allowed nearly 400 yards. Actually, no, we allowed over 400 yards of offense. That's not good. We have to face Lamar Jackson, former MVP. And looking to be a potential another MVP candidate this year, next week on Sunday. So we've got to clean it up on defense. I mean, hey, 20 points allowed. That's all that matters. Points is what matters. Points allowed is what matters. And we allowed them to only score 20 points. So that's really what matters in the end. I thought the O-line played a magnificent game today. Only gave up 2 sacks. Or 1 sack, and I feel like that 1 sack Geno should have thrown the ball away. Really good day today by the O-line. Especially they opened up plays for the run game too, and this was only on 17 carries. 17 carries for 114 yards, 6.7 per. That's really good. That is really good. O-line played a really good day today. Honestly, I feel like this might be outside of that Lions game. I think this might be the O-line's best day so far this year. So props to them for that. But moving on, I think I've gone over the game. I mean, like I said, we ran up. I'm gonna talk about this a little more. I said we did what I said we needed to do. We ran the ball. We'd had a couple explosive plays too. DK had that one explosive play. Lockett had an explosive play. Noah Fant had that explosive play, and then we had an explosive plays on the offense or in the run game, which was nice. And the defense got the stops that they needed to get. Oh wow, Chargers are smacking, but that's besides the points. Yeah, I mean, we did what we needed to do. We gotta go. We still have a lot to clean up because if we want to be an elite team, we have separated ourselves from last year. Because at this point in the time last year, we're 5-2 now. After 8 weeks, we were what? I mean, I think we were like 6-3 at this point. No, 6-2. I don't remember, but I feel like we have separated ourselves from this point last year, which is good, and we have a chance to separate ourselves even more next week going into Baltimore. I feel like if we win in Baltimore, that means we're legit, because we did face PJ Walker, who is one step away from being in the XFL. Although their offensive coordinator did call a good game, so I can't take that away from them. But we have to clean it up on offense, and we still got to clean it up on defense. A lot of the time, especially like we allowed back-to-back screen plays in that first quarter. That can't happen. That's because we were too aggressive. You can't do that. And that's a scheming issue right there. But we got it done. We made adjustments. We got the win. But we just got a lot to clean up. But moving on, this is very, very good news. Pete Carroll said no new injuries to report. Although I won't be surprised if on Tuesday, not on Tuesday. I won't be surprised if like on Wednesday we see some people like not practice. That could happen. That really could happen. I mean, we get 2 days of rest tomorrow and Thursday. And tomorrow and Tuesday we get some rest. So, and if players did suffer like minor injuries, like little like minor injuries, they get a couple days to rest. Maybe next week we can get Abe Lucas back. Get him off IR. Kenny Mack still on IR. Hopefully we'll get him back, and Austin Faulu, get him back too. Although they probably won't make the 53-man roster right away, but I want to see Kenny McIntosh in action. So we'll see what happens. But this is really, really good to hear. No new injuries to report. That is awesome. We're still healthy. That's really good. And another thing I want to talk about is this Jamal Adams deflection. I'm going to play it. Make sure it's not too loud so you guys' ears don't get destroyed.
Pressure coming from Adams. And that's batted. And it is picked off. Julian Love.
That won us the game right there. That put us in a position to win the game. See, the thing is, this is the same stuff that happened during the Legion of Boom. Sometimes we would get lucky. KJ Wright said it himself. You got lucky sometimes, and that's what it takes sometimes, especially on the defensive side. Sometimes you got to get lucky, and that's what happened. Hey, but Jamal Adams put himself in a position to tip that ball. I mean, he called it a Messi play. He said he learned that from Messi. Here, I'll slowly play it. So there's Jamal right here. And oh yeah, he deflected that, and then you see the ball's right there, and then it's up for grabs, and Julian Love catches it. This is the same kind of stuff I feel like that happened during the Legion of Boom. Obviously we can't call these guys a Legion of Boom. These guys need a new identity. I don't know what you want to call them. You can comment below on what you think we should call them, that we should call this defense, because so far they're playing pretty good. I mean, this is what, 4 straight weeks of allowing 20 points or less. Last week 10 20 points. Last week 10 points. The week before that 17 points. The week before that against the Giants 3 points. Defense has really shown up these past few weeks. We're proving that we can be an elite defense. So but sometimes it takes a little bit of luck. Man, I just gotta say, man, look at these jerseys. Let's just take a moment and appreciate these jerseys, man. And look at that. Like, for all you older viewers that'll be watching this video, like, man, that's just awesome. Sorry, but I'm getting besides the point. I just wanted to comment on those because clean jerseys. But so yeah, sometimes it takes a little luck, and that's what happened. I mean, it bounced off Jamal's head. It went into the air. Julian Love made a play. And that's sometimes luck's involved. That's what happened during the Legion of Boom. We got lucky sometimes. So I'm glad to see that. I mean, it's classic Pete Carroll defense. And then moving on. I will admit though, we were battling the Browns and the referees today. I know. You're saying that the refs are not the reason why Geno threw 2 picks and stuff like that. Yada yada. I get that, but here's just one example of why we were battling the refs today. Just look at that photo and tell me what's wrong. Tell me what you see. I'll give you a few seconds. I'm sure you guys have already seen this, but I'll give you a few seconds. Oh my goodness, man. This is a neutral zone infraction. Lined up in the neutral zone, and they missed this. Geno did say that he did not thinks this was an neutral zone, which makes me a little worried that he threw this pick, because this was in field goal range. We had 28 seconds, a timeout. I feel like he should have thrown this over the middle, called a timeout, tried to take a shot in the end zone. If we don't get it, kick the field goal. This is the third time that Gino has. This is the reason why Gino played a mid-game today, because he made terrible decisions, but also made great decisions that that won us the game. Like, this is the third time in the last couple as many weeks that Gino gave away points by throwing easy picks. And I know he's got to stop that. He's really got to stop that. We need to run the ball more. I feel like in this position, we run the ball. We have a timeout still. And then if you want to go for a sideline throw, you do it. But he forced it. He forced that throw. That throw. So Gino's got to clean it up, because like I said, we faced the Ravens and their defense is insane. So got to clean it up. But yeah, this wasn't okay. This is a neutral zone infraction all day, every day. I don't know how they didn't call this, and that's why Pete was so irate after Gino threw the pick, because he was like, "Yo, this is a neutral zone infraction." And that's not the only play that. Like, Mafe was held on a play. There was a missed PI on Metcalf in the end zone. They called multiple horrible calls against Tariq Woolen. Like that illegal hands to the face. Are you serious, man? I didn't know the shoulder pads and the face were the same, or were the same like part of the same thing. Nah, that was not good. And I think there was a ticky-tack call against Devin Witherspoon too. And then that 4th and 2nd where Tariq Woolen was playing the ball, called pass interference. I'm like, are you serious? Like, we were battling the refs today. So yes, we had, and the thing is a lot of people will use that argument. Well, the Seahawks had more penalties than the Browns. No, that's not a good argument, because they called those penalties that were the right penalties. The Browns should have had way more penalties than us, but they didn't, because the refs missed a lot of calls and made bad calls too. So sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to blame the refs for our performance on both sides of the ball, but the refs, it's just not fun to watch sometimes. And that's not just, it's not just this game. It's the past few weeks, the refs have really changed the course of games. Like, especially again for the Chiefs. I'm sorry. Like, the refs have really, gone all out for the Chiefs this year so far. I mean, they lost today, but that's because the Chiefs played a really, really bad game. But I need the refs to call fair games. I really do. Let them play. Like, please, let us play. Let the teams play. Like, let the players play, because that's just stupid. But I will not blame the refs for our performance. Even though we won, it almost felt like we lost, because we didn't play our best game today. So we have a lot to clean up. Gino has a lot to clean up. The defense still has a lot to clean up. Even though we forced 3 turnovers, we still got a lot to clean up on both sides of the ball. So back to the drawing board. Like I said, we go into Baltimore next week, and we have to be on our A game, because they are a legit Super Bowl contender with Lamar Jackson healthy. So a lot to fix and a lot to clean up. But I think that's all I have for this video. I may or may not make a video tomorrow or Tuesday going more in depth on the game and just going over like PFF grades and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I will make I'll make my weekly preview game probably on Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday this week for the Ravens. But if you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. And go Hawks, go Mariners, and go Kraken.